build up to the Aloha Bowl was intense, the entire island of Hawaii buzzing with excitement. Fans of the Dolphins and Rainbow Warriors were already gearing up for what promised to be a thrilling matchup, but the drama leading up to the game only added to the anticipation. The departure of Solaita from the Dolphins had been the talk of the town for weeks. Solaita had been the star running back for the Dolphins and had helped them to victory in last year's Aloha Bowl. Now he was suiting up for the Rainbow Warriors, and everyone was wondering how he would perform against his former team. Meanwhile, the Dolphins were struggling to find their rhythm this season. They had started the year with high hopes, but had suffered some tough losses along the way. Coach Pierre was under immense pressure to get his team back on track and prepared for the big game. As the day of the Aloha Bowl approached, tensions were high. The media was hounding Solaita with questions about his former team, and Coach Pierre was fielding queries about the Dolphins' disappointing season thus far. Fans were eagerly anticipating the clash of the two island powerhouses, with many speculating about who would come out on top. Deep down, the game was about respect, but it's safe to say that both sides are feeling the pressure. Both teams are performing as well as they'd like, and this was the perfect game to get all of that anger, frustration, and both positive and negative tensions out. Welcome to the second annual Aloha Bowl. So it's a straightforward matchup. If we just play how I think we should, this should be a pretty easy win. Both fielding injuries, one to their cornerback, one to our right tackle. Solaita on the season is doing really well. He's averaging 5.5 yards per carry, but he is going for 91.3 yards per game. Now, I'm not going to lie to you fellas, there's probably a solid 7 out of 100% chance that we make the conference championship. We would need San Diego State to lose to San Jose and either Utah State or Navy. That would put us one spot ahead of them. If we do have a tiebreaker, San Diego State will get the nod as they beat us earlier in the season. As for UNLV, they're currently 8-1. We would need them to lose at least one of these next games, and we would need to beat them to jump them. We would get the tiebreaker. But as it stands right now, they are 5-0 in conference, and they have too much momentum this far. I don't really understand how they're 8-1, 5-0, because they're pretty much on par with San Diego State, and they just don't seem to lose. So here's a look at the sliders. The only things I changed going into the last episode was I put our tackling from 40 to 50 and I put running back ability down from 60 to 50. So I'm going to drop the run blocking down 10 and I'm going to drop the pass blocking down 5. Our D-line hasn't been a factor and I don't think it's because they're not good enough. One more thing I am going to do is match our interceptions with the CPUs. Currently, the CPU is on 40. I'm going to put ours up from 25 to 40. That should mean Chuckaho, Spencer Lou have a much greater chance at getting an interception. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but we rarely get OC and DC buffs. So the question is, with 1 point, I was really leaning towards Daylight to help out Honig a little bit, but I think Mikey needs the most help. Let's get the throw power and accuracy up another notch. As is Aloha Bowl tradition, we are the away team, so we will be wearing the all whites. And as the home team, the Rainbow Warriors will be wearing their all blacks. The USF playbook is getting a little bit stale, but we are going to be moving over to the Kansas playbook, which is much more orientated for spread offense. Hopefully the Kansas change can be the difference. Very even game. We only barely outmatched them on offense. The defense is the same. The overall is the same. This is going to be a slugfest. Let's get into it, fellas. Solaita is an 89 overall, and he is their best player on the team. This is going to be rough. And here we go. SoFi Stadium for the matchup. They've actually got the Natty logo in the middle. Uh-oh, this is not what we wanted to see. Oh, well. Let's rock with tails. We're going to receive first. We got to put points on the board. Not a lot of people like to defer first, but no, we're going to actually rock out here with the ball. The end zones are done nicely for the second annual Aloha Bowl. And Diablo looks to create... I don't think that's Mikey Wing either. That's better than number 30, though. I don't know how they always manage to mess that up. Mikey Wing is number 11. I totally didn't have to look to know that. I thought he was number 13. Uh-oh. They're already in the backfield. They came to play today. Are you serious? I do like smoke here. Let's get Honig blocking. Straight through the middle. Oh, that is a tough throw and he drops it. Man, there's no way he didn't come down with that. We are not trusting the ground game early. Through the air it is. Get Honig on a wheel route here. Oh, it is man coverage though, and nobody is open. Mikey Wang takes a big shot there. Jeez. It looked like circle was open for no longer than a second. Didn't have enough time to really get it in there. Okay, it's a good punt. That should bounce. Oh, no, okay. So Hawaii going to get great field position here. Jeez, mate, it has been rough. Very, very rough. Not the start to the game we wanted at all, but at least with the changes, this should make it a lot more manageable. Okay, cutting it in. Didn't want to give it to Solaita. You just know that they want to feed Solaita here. Where is he, the rat? He's in the backfield. There he is. Chuck-a-ho on Solaita. Former teammates, now rivals. Uh-oh, Solaita's first carry and he's gone. Damn, 20 yards down the sideline. That's got to feel good. Really need some pressure to get through here. Okay, he's wide open. Not sure why we didn't have a man out there. We had hard flats. He got baited by number 1 there. I don't know what it is, but in the rivalry games, they just have to up the difficulty because this is crazy. Hawaii came out on a mission today. I don't think he liked the pressure of the blitz. Remember, we have a much better chance at getting to the quarterback now. Well, let's see if we can't get it done. Kahuane, not going to fall for it. Sattel, massive TFL right there. Normally we fall for those. Sattel, though, look at the IQ. And if Sattel doesn't make a play there, we're screwed. That's 7 right there. That is guaranteed 7. Trying to lock up as many as I can. No end zone. We get the stop. 4th and goal. Are they going to go for it, though? They are, in fact, going to go for it. They want Solaita to score first. Very well could be a counter Solaita. I'm there for it. I'm on. That was a user tackle. They tried to get us on the option. Let's go, Dolphins. What a great defensive stop. It does not get much better than that. That is absolutely wild. There we go. See an open man. Lafayette. So Mikey Wang is going to complete his first pass. It took a while, but we got there in the end. Okay, Honig gets stuck on the fullback. He got stuck on Janko. Looks like we're going to have to try and hit him with the corner out here. Alika on super early. Check that out. Alika checking in a circle. Smoke must be gassed. Thought maybe we had a gap there. That's all right, though. The boys are still working out the playbook. Remember, this is not what we're used to. We're used to that USF offense. Ooh, Metzger. There's no way he doesn't get open here. So the step back obviously wasn't the play, but, you know, we tried to turn it into something more there. All right, coach calling 4 verticals. Maybe see something we don't. Let's get as much time in the pocket as we can. They do have 2 safeties deep, so this isn't a straight shot. And I think we got him. It's an ugly pass. He's out. Mikey just had to throw it in bounds. That might be a touchdown right there. Very well might be a touchdown. I cannot believe that he gave that up. We do have a post here, though. I like that post. Marquardt, great catch. Going to be another first down right there. We'll take it. This is the reason I really like the Kansas playbook. It's got a lot of really unique, intricate passing plays. Uh-oh. Oh, nowhere to go. Honig was open, but I didn't want to throw it off the back foot. All right, Honig not having the best game. Maybe Metzger can change it. Hey, not bad, I guess. We got to take any yards we can get on the ground at this point. And a running back wheel. I have not seen this play since Madden. This was actually in my Madden playbook. Haven't really seen it in NCAA, though. I tried to go for the spin. Wouldn't let me spin. 4th and 7. We're just going to go for it then. I was going to go with the flood, which had the out route, but I'm liking the wheel routes. Let's send Austin Lowe on a streak. All right, got to get out the pocket here. No, that's the wrong man. Look, Matua was wide open, and if Mikey could throw it there, he could have definitely got it to Matua. So this is going to be a scoreless first quarter. We have not had a scoreless first quarter. In the entire Dynasty. Never had a scoreless first quarter. Wow. It's a defensive matchup. Oh, maybe not. Spencer Lou can't make the tackle. Montgomery can't. Diablo's the last line of defense. What is he doing? Bring him down. How does that little weak-ass option go for damn near 60 yards? So maybe we aren't going to get points in the first quarter, but I mean, it's going to be right after it. as Hawaii has just flipped momentum. He's taken off. We got to be there for it. That's a sack. Thank you. Don't even know who got that one. They're going to Solaita. The blocking is superb. Look at that. Again, we're in another situation. 3rd and goal. You got to think after last drive's stupidity, they're going to have to go for 2 here. They're just going to get 7. Hawaii going to draw first blood in this matchup. I don't know. Not too happy with the team at the moment. 42 yards on offense. And it's just kind of the theme of the season, isn't it? We just don't have that firepower that we had last season. Does seem a little bit silly to be experimenting in the Aloha Bowl. Remember, this is a fresh playbook. Okay, they just have so many numbers, bro. Honey gets through. 7 yards. We got Honig here too. Okay, it's man coverage. Great job by Honig. They send the blitz. We made them pay. Is this just the West Coast playbook from Madden? Because this play is in it too. I run this play a lot. Oh, there we go. X is wide open. Markwit. Thank you. All right, let's give them a bit of their own medicine here. Let's go with the read option. We just got to find a way to establish the run. That is problem 1, 2, and 3 right now. And the blocking. Okay, we get a pancake there. Opened up the defense a little bit. Let's put low on a curl and a leaker on a streak. He's going to have to pick one. He picks the wrong one. Hawkins. That felt so good exploiting the defense there on the mismatch. Let's change this up. I just want to run down the middle. No. Oh, wow. I feel so bad for Honig, man. We have Steve Alisana on right tackle, and he's by far our best offensive lineman. 92 awareness. So I don't understand exactly what the problem is here. I can't wait to get till next season. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for season 3. Dot. Alika gonna drop it. Alika just couldn't hang on to it. I mean, there it is what it is. Tried to go maybe a little bit too quick there, but at least we're getting points on the board. Okay, so D-line. I really need you to do something. Anything. Anything is better than nothing. Please make a play. Get a sack. Get in the backfield. Do something. He's wide open. Spencer Luke, good tackle. I am a little bit hesitant to call the man coverage right now because they seem to be targeting Spencer Luke quite a bit. They clearly like that matchup that they have. Let me jump on Chuckaho then. Going to be a counter play. I had the middle locked up. Just going to be another first down right there. If this does go into the sheds at 7-3, this would be the lowest first scoring and lowest first half game we've ever had. So we'll see. Quarterback's going to take off. There's no way he gets positive yardage. I was going to say, you have to be there for that. I don't like calling the cover 2, but it has a spy on it. And maybe there's a silver lining right here. I don't know who's on the spy. To run. Uh-oh. So later again. Big game. Put Kahawane on the spy now. No way. Oh, come on. He forced the drop. Is that not a fumble? Because he had possession right there. I don't think the game is smart enough to realize, but he had possession right there. That's a fumble. That is not an incomplete pass. I don't know. You guys in the comment section probably know a bit more than me about the rules, but to me, that looked like a fumble. A clean fumble. Guess we won't get that, though. Bad pass there. All right, they're 1 from 2 on third downs. Let's make it 1 from 3. I'm going to jump on the hard flat here in case it is a screen play. It's no screen. I'm locking up the right side. That's a pick to Amon, right to him. Wow, he's still going. Oh, no, he's not. We forced the turnover. I don't know where he was throwing that. That was right to Amon. Couldn't have put him more perfect right there. So the interception sliders are perfect right now because that is a drop. On the old sliders, that is definitely a drop. Okay, Honig, nice juke. That's 10 yards. I mean, it's still early days, but I think fixing that on the interception sliders, oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm going to keep rambling on about that. But if he had dropped that, I would have been pissed. I mean, we have to get 7 here. 3's not enough. It has to be 7. Anything other than 7 would be a monstrous failure. There we go. We like that. Look at Metzger through the gap, down to the 3. That's a lot of yardage right there. Look, they're stacking the trenches. 5 men. I don't think it matters, though. Janko's just that much of a beast. Big Jenkins, he's in. The first touchdown from the Dolphins is the fullback. That was exactly like we drew it up as well. Remember last episode we said we want to start feeding the fullback. Okay, just play it safe, boys. Play it safe. So from a scoreless first quarter to 10 points unanswered, we are completing 50% of our third downs. Hawaii, 33%. So both teams not really pouring it on offense. We currently have more total yardage. 162 yards to 144. The passing matchup, we have 170 yards, Hawaii with 91. Not where you'd want that to be. Which means that Hawaii have 53 yards on the ground, which for us is really good. Holding them to 53 is really solid. And that would mean that we have -8 yards on rushes, which is not great. We are going backwards on the run right now. Can we change it in the second half? Geez, that is a shocking stat. -8 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Solaita's got 50 yards. Pretty much. How does he get so wide open? This is why we need Mahaluna, and this is why we cannot play man coverage. All right, nobody's on Solaita. Let's get White Malek on a screen. On a splice, sorry, not a screen. I'm hoping for a screen. What is Diablo doing? This is our best cornerback right here. Look how much he overruns this curl route. Mate, he's already curled, and you're still running. He curls, and then you turn on the Jets. That just shows how bad the team really is right now. Okay, we saw that a mile away. Nobody's going to be there to stop him, though. If I flicker to the right, we got to cover two. And it's got a spy on it. All right, I actually don't mind flicking it to that right side. It's a run play. Chaco cannot make the tackle. That is up to 87 yards on the ground right now. Solaita 74. I don't get why the D-line can't get any pressure. Another run play. He just juked everybody. Solaita going to score his second touchdown of this one. And he is really making our life hell. They scored in under 2 minutes there too. Didn't waste any time. All right, so Hawaii going to retake the lead in the Aloha Bowl. I like this when it's kicked to the left. Can we get the blocking we need? We are going to get the blocking. And we've run in. Oh my goodness. Diablo kind of gets on Jenkins again. Jenkins is a big body dude. He keeps getting in the way. I could have run that a bit more to the left. But look at this shot. Oh my goodness. He gets sandwiched after the shot. Oh my. I don't think I've seen a hit that big before. Got to get out the pocket. Extend the play. That is a dot. An absolute missile, if you will. Ooh. Step back almost got him, but 28 yards. You know what I just realized as well? I forgot to show you guys the Air Force matchup. We won the game 33-29. Didn't look at the stats, but we'll look at it next episode. That is on me. My bad. It's a sack again. I had a million options there. Just didn't have the time to throw it. Gonna be a senior next year. He's seen the highs and the lows, but this season is just something else. Throw it at the ground. Okay, Markwood. Look at that. He pulled a Diablo. We got wide open there from the Diablo-esque kind of defense. This also reminds me a lot of the Florida playbook. Seeing a lot of similarities to that Florida offense. He's just waiting for us, number 96. We got blockers. Oh, I almost dived right there. Transition to the slide. All right, let's just run it in here. They are going to stack the box again, so we're going to change it up to a stretch. Look at the blockers, man. It's 3v2. Oh, Nick, come on. I would be willing to bet that everybody in the comment section and myself are getting that touchdown. Like, it's not even about who's on who. It's about I'm just getting this 7 regardless. Onik again struggling, but we just get over, and there goes Solaita's record. Oh my goodness. There really couldn't be more drama than right now. Solaita left because his records are getting broken, and another one gets broken right there. Oh man, I know that hurt. Just imagine that, being injured on the sideline, being Solaita, and watching Honig break your record. So you transfer because it hurts you that much, and then you verse your old team again, and he breaks another record in front of you. Oh man, I'd be sick. And momentum very slowly swinging here. Okay, I'm going to jump on the hard flat here, just in case. They haven't caught a screen yet. They're overdue for it. And that's mine. Pick 6, I caught it. I told you. This guy's name is Centerio, bro. And what did I say as well? Centerio, I've never even heard of this guy before. But I said, I'm going to jump on the right flat because I'm expecting the screen. What do you think happens? It's a screenplay. And we don't drop it. Centerio with the hands. Big bet. All of a sudden, look at this momentum swing. 24-14. And Lil Bro, not looking too good right now. I used to call Hawaii Big Bro when we were earlier on, but now we're looking like Big Bro. And what a horrible pass. 6 from 12, 2 picks. They really have nothing for us on offense right now. It's getting ugly. They got to go to Solaita. Otherwise, where's their offense? Okay, that is a dot. Spencer Lou again. Gonna promote Art Williams up to CB2 right here. Spencer Lou only has 80 speed. Okay, that says a lot right there. Wait, this guy's better than Art Williams. Okay, never mind. He's getting promoted to CB2. All right, Centerio, you got your shot. Let's see what you can do with it. Art Williams has officially been demoted to CB3. Spencer Lou demoted to not even on the field. Let's see if this changes up the man coverage. Look at it already. Making the differences. All of a sudden, that man coverage looked real nice. I don't know about you. Okay, there we go. There's Centerio there. And we got him on here too. Run play. Don't let him through. 3rd and 2. Oh, we have nobody on the running back. Okay, now we do. It's going to be a run, you would think. Okay, maybe not. He throws it up. The coverage is gorgeous. And you can't get better coverage than that. So I figured it out. Spencer Lou was the problem. He's on special teams, whatever, but he's the problem. He's the reason defense was struggling so bad. Now with Centerio out there, I feel way more confident. Let's get this drive going. Another crazy thing to note is that every game that we've won this year has been a sweaty. And every loss we've had this year has also been a sweaty. So imagine now when our defense is a little bit better. I'm trusting this. Throw it up. Markwitz one-on-one. Okay. That was a little bit ambitious. The momentum definitely... jeez. We're going to make our first mistake. We were doing so well right until that point. Markwitz obviously just does not outspeed there. Oh, my... Centerio. He almost had his second pick of the game. At least he went for... Spencer Lou's back on. All right, this is a first down. Definitely a first down. And it is. Look at that. He's a curse. Plenty of time to play. Clutch skill activated for the Rainbow Warriors. Now, we don't have anybody on Solaita right now. Ooh, who got burnt? That was Centerio. If we call this much man coverage, it's bound to happen. I just want you to know as well, that receiver has 115 yards. So I don't think it's a cornerback diff. I think it's a wide receiver diff. That's a pick. Oh, what? We got taken out there. That was a clean pick. The thing is, I don't really care if you do get burnt. Just make up for it. Look at Art Williams. Oversteps it, but instantly, he's already back in the play. And he goes for the pick, and it looks like he gets taken out there. Almost like he's on offense. Very controversial call right there. Not sure how I feel about that one. Okay, it's a passing play. Burnt. And that's Art Williams that time getting burned. We had 42 yards in the first quarter. And we have just turned it around. Oh, come on, somebody has to... Oh, come on, bro. I don't know why we struggle so much on those options. I think it's about time we start running the ball a little bit here. I mean, if Honig doesn't step up, I'll give it to Janko. I don't really care. I'll give Janko his carries. Okay, doesn't appear like I can put Jenkins back there, so we're going to put Honig as a receiver on this play and see if Matua can't get something going. Okay, Matua again, the blocking is just shocking right now. Jeez. It's just insta block sheds. Like, I feel like this is all Madden back in the day. Insta block sheds. Okay, we take those. Look, they left Hawkins wide open. Damn. Okay, let's see what we can get going here again. Okay, we get the blocks. Finally, some good blocks. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Are we here to play football or snuggle? We're on the football field and they're just having a romantic nap in the middle of the field. I mean, it is what it is. Do what you want, but save it for after the game, would you? Not really interested. Okay, nobody's open. I tell a lie. Honig drops it. We needed that bad. Okay, ace drag. This looks like a very promising play. The 2 deep routes. I don't necessarily trust Mark with. This is more for Austin Lowe. And Lowe's going to get open. Can he get the first? He can't. Oh, we're going to go for this. We are 100% going for this. Punt it my ass. We're going to run this. Give it to the fullback, bro. The formation confuses the computer. Makes him think that we're going to pass it here. But really, it's just going to Jenko. Oh my, they read it perfectly. Great play. We really need to stop here. I'm trusting the man coverage. We made the changes. I don't care if we lose at this point. Just prove that you deserve to be out here. Okay, he had options there. Would have been a pick. Another quarterback keeper. Get off the block, please. Jeez, mate. I'm calling read option right here. Let's get Kahuane on it, and we'll put him at the left. I'll go in the running back. Hey, it's not a read option. And who got burnt? It was Montgomery. Ooh, see you later, Montgomery. Come on, man coverage. You got this. It's a run. We're in the backfield. Come on. They can tie this game up here. And Solaita right now, 105 yards. He's averaging 7 yards per carry. Imagine, 7 yards a carry. Oh, Pickett! Me and Montgomery just had to turn around. All right, coach called nothing but cover 4s. And I agree. It's time for a good old cover 4. Come on, hold him to 3. Bad pass again. They're going to give that to Lou, the tackle. Oh, man, the second ever Aloha Bowl going to come right down to the wire. And Hawaii's not a good team, as you saw on the stats. I mean, they're as good as us, to be fair. Ooh, hold on a second. Diablo, he thinks it's his turn. Nice. It's just 2 yards. Nice and short. Thank you. Ooh, I like this lineup. Check out Smoke Hawkins. Threw it to the ground. Perfect. That is very quickly becoming a bit of a staple play for us. Just simply throwing it really low where the defender can't get it. And would you look at that? Diablo's checked in at quarterback. I mean, at running back. And look at that, biggest yard of the game. 11-yard carry. That's genuinely our biggest run. Isn't that crazy? Diablo's first run of the game is bigger than anybody's run this far. Just think about that for a second. He's not even a running back. He's a cornerback. Oh, okay. Matua trying to break it now. I really don't see the pressure on us right now. It is field goal range. I mean, this has to be field goal range, right? There's no way this isn't field goal range. Nice, Matua. That's good yardage. I really don't think Hawaii... Are they trusting the missed kick here? And we're going to Jenko without a doubt. Actually, let's change this up to Diablo. And look at Diablo. Diablo's out of there. Ooh, they still have not called a timeout. I don't understand what is going on right now. I mean, let's just go for it. Why not? We need to center ourselves a little bit here anyway. Diablo in for 7. Forget the field goal. Wow, what a game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Diablo's had 3 runs, and they were all the biggest run. I learned my lesson from the Kansas rebuild. We're just going to put this one as far away as we can. No squib, no cheese. Right down the middle. Force him to return it. He is going to return it. Time coming off the clock as we speak. He's got a gap. And it's not going to be enough. So we advance to, is it 5-5 now? We've evened it up with 2 games left. Play of the game was the pick 6. I mean, I find it hard to disagree. We changed the team up, and it made infinite difference on the ground game and on defense. Centerio was your player of the game. So I hate to be that guy, but as soon as we made the changes to the offense and the defense, I saw instant changes. 271 passing yards. Unfortunately, we did throw a pick in that, but the ground game kind of came back to life when Diablo was out there, if you catch me drift. Both teams only punted it 1 time, so it was either a turnover or it was points. It was really back and forth. Total offense is going to be 320 to 324. Now let's get a really good look here. So Mikey Wang, unfortunately, statistically didn't look amazing, but 73% completion is amazing. But let's get a look on the ground game here. Honig, 13 attempts for 15 yards. 1.1 average and 1 touchdown. Longest was 7, so 7 take away 15 leaves you with 8. He had 8 yards on 12 carries. Mikey Wang, -5. Matua, 4 from 7. All of them in the ones or minuses. And then you see Diablo, 3 rushes, 28 yards, 9.3 average, and a touchdown. Longest of 14. That was the longest run of the day from a running back. Receiving end, very, very nice here. Marco at 91. Nobody over 100. Austin Lowe was very quiet. 1 reception for 2 yards. They really shut down our tight end, which is typically our biggest weapon. Blocking was terrible. Mikey Wayne got sacked. It's too much, got pressured too much. And defensively, Amon, 7 tackles, 5 solo, 2 assisted, 2 TFLs. Where is the man of the hour? Centerio, this was my player of the game. 5 tackles, 5 solo, 1 TFL, 1 sack, and 1 interception, which was a pick 6, by the way, and he got a deflection. You know what this reminds me of? This is literally what Spencer Lew did last year. Spencer Lew came on in garbage time and absolutely had a blinder. Centerio gets his opportunity over Spencer Lew and doesn't waste it. Spencer Lew, I don't know what to say. He played terrible today, and we learned today that he has 80 speed. Centerio has 92 speed. I think from here on out, Centerio will be CB2. But if you made it this far in the video, then you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day's awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak in outer space? Sometimes I wonder, can I call upon the thunder? Sometimes I wonder, can I make the earth shake? I'm celestial, like in no other way. I ain't from around here, shit, what can I say? No mistakes, I grind.